Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Koholoyimla. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rechacha, Radash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, led by the Spirit, taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Ahwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai to the best of your ability. This is Yachanan Nawach, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this young lady that you see on the screen right here, she's a home health aide. She crawled into an elderly patient's bed and drove a chef's knife into her torso while telling her to just let go. Yeah, Eve out here bugging the hell out, man. 23 years old. Yeah, okay, so they got her on the... Amanda Frazier, 23, was arrested after she allegedly stabbed Wendy Wilson, the 84-year-old woman she was tasked with taking care of as an overnight home health aide, according to District Attorney. Frazier was caught on surveillance camera at Wilson's home at 2:08 a.m., entering Wilson's bedroom as she slept. Frazier then allegedly plunged a chef's knife with an 8-inch blade into Wilson's torso and repeatedly whispered for the woman to succumb. Boy, I tell you. Let me get this real quick. Ecclesiasticus 25, or Salakia. Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28, also known as the Book of Sirach in the 1611 King James Bible, says there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. When their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So, yeah, there's definitely something going on with this chick. Definitely that's a spirit of vengeance that was on her, though. And having this particular job, too. You dealing with the medical field. I'm pretty certain she probably took all kinds of jump shots and boost mobiles. Because a lot of people have been bugging the hell out these days. Like, for real. I'm talking about been doing shit that's just, it's not even, not even thinkable, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? like damn, like what was on your mind? What's the old lady was, even if she was a grouchy old lady, even if she was talking shit to you, you know what I'm saying? Some older people, they get into that mindset of being stubborn, probably got a sense of dementia, so to speak, forgetting shit and just getting grouchy. You got to just deal with them like they're children, man, Anyway, okay, it says, it said, she left the older woman to bleed in her bed alone until the next home health aide arrived. According to, says she held the knife firm in Wilson's body for an excruciating 16 minutes. Wilson woke up in pain and moaning and tried to move the knife. Frazier allegedly maintained her grip on the knife blade, knife handle, Salakia, while whispering to Wilson, just let go and stop fighting it. God damn. Shit sound like something out of a movie. Frazier allegedly removed the knife at 2:28 a.m. per the surveillance cameras and left Wilson's home. Okay, so this lady's son, who told the station that cameras on the outside of the home allegedly showed Frazier attempting to hit the house with her Dodge Charger before she fled the scene on foot. So something telling what's going on with her ass. Anyway, coverage from the day after the stabbing showed Frazier's car still parked on the front lawn of Wilson's home. Yeah, damn demon, damn spirit jumped on her ass. Wilson's family told the news that their mother was found the next morning by the home health aide who worked the morning shift. Police arrived at the home around 8:30 a.m. Wilson was taken to the hospital. He said she was treated for a punctured lung, which later became infected. She was in the hospital until recently. She turned 85 while she was in the hospital. Got to be a tough-ass old lady, boy. But you thinking, I don't know, shit. She needing an aide basically 24 hours a day. You know, I don't know, a lot of these, people don't be wanting to deal with their parents like that when they get older, but shit, man, thinking if she needed aid like that, you think that this son would have been a little bit more involved. I'm sure he probably was going by, but damn, man. Anyway, it says they located her in Queens, New York. Reported that she was taken to the hospital for a mental evaluation. The station also spoke to employees. Like, yeah, how did y'all not know that she had something going on with her ass? Frazier was indicted for attempted second-degree murder, 2 counts of first-degree assault, second-degree assault, 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a vulnerable elderly person and endangering the welfare of an incompetent and physically disabled person. She remains in custody. Yeah, they ain't about to let your ass go nowhere. Anyway, though, let me get another script, because let's see here. Now, Matthew 24:12, it talks about, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But this just sounded like this bitch just had a mental breakdown. I just done a lesson on, it's just people been doing some weird shit lately, man. That's why I just done a lesson, going off into praying without ceasing. And I was watching the beloved brother out in Kansas City, GMS, and he was saying the same thing, which that's the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Because we're living in some days and times where you want to be, on point with your prayer, man. You know what I'm saying? Pray to Yahweh about H.I.M, man, before you leave the crib, because anything can happen. It don't take long for nothing to happen, man. You can, shit can happen to you while you in your house. There's plenty of people that's caught stray bullets just sitting in their living room looking at TV. Out of here. Just like that. Right? But that love of many is waxing cold in this place as well, man. People bugging the hell out, man. People losing it. They really don't have no they just out here, man, nothing to live for, man. Motherfuckers ain't got no goals. It's really nothing you can do but get the fuck up and go to work every day. Ain't really the future of this place is doomed, man. And we know that we're in the last days, but this is one of the things that Yahweh Shah spoke of, to let you know, about where we are. You know what I'm saying, on this chart, so to speak. But yeah, man. Let me get this one in 2 Timothy too. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. And it's entitled Godless, and it's in the last days. It says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. So yeah, man, the average person that you run across, man, they this whole damn list, the whole list of things that was named off, man, that people exhibiting at least 3, 4, 5, some of them the whole list, And so they don't have no natural affection, man. They're fierce thinkers. And you got these, oh man, and hell, right now you can call 911, but just think when shit really hits the fans, man. When shit really hits the fans, you ain't gonna be able to call no 911, and people just gonna be really out here going hardcore, man, because people are already vicious now. They don't care nothing about no police right now. You know what I'm saying? But just think when all that stops. Then you got elderly people like this. We always say anyway, look, well, the woman is the weaker vessel, but it's going to be hardcore for, even young, strong women, children, and the elderly. Those are going to be the most vulnerable when shit really goes down out here, man. So, hey, repent to the Father Yahweh in the name of his son Yahweh Shai, man, and continually pray. Just throw them prayers up, man. You can't stress it enough. So I'm going to end out there, man. Just a little quick something I seen that, like, damn, Whew. Tough ass old lady though. I'm surprised she lived through that. The damn knife was just in her. Like, ah. Anyway, with that, man, pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Shala and the Bible Boy.